Leona with using her tornado, I'm a fan.
Normally, I would have questioned the Janna because it didn't fit the identity of what the other champions were trying to do. Kai'Sa wants to go in, Hecarim the same thing with the Akali, Janna not so much. But when you have a Gragas in the top lane, who is a huge pick for Flyquest, a triple flex availability, can Gragas survive this?
I like the fact that Licorice used his potion even though he was still above half HP because he knew this was coming. And now it's up to Team Liquid to work together in the 2v2 and get the kill. It's first blood over to Alphari. He tries to get away. Santorin even flashed close to him to try to heal him, I believe.
Italy. There's no deep vision anywhere else, but in the meantime, Team Liquid may be thinking about a dive?
No Janna to stop the damage in the CC on that one. Core JJ stays alive. Tactical 2. Diamond firing out the tornado, but it just doesn't hit him. And Team Liquid,
the camp that was most up for him at that time. So it's the pressure that Team Liquid put in the top that then says, Licorice, oh, maybe we need more help here to prevent this from happening. It's a story all too common, and here we go. This Kai'Sa has no flash, and JJ is right there.
Well, the tornado was not interrupting much of anything. The Ferromancy stuns Diamond, but Tactical's eating a lot of damage from Johnson. Team Liquid without proper focus here might end up losing their AD carry. Alphari tries to go in, but Diamond gets the kill and stays alive. Team Liquid going in too hard. Diamond with 100 HP. Johnson still barely kept alive too. Tactical stays alive with his heal. And what looked like could have been an amazing outplay for Flyquest.
Really start to claw back into this game before it's too late and it slips away from them. This is a big move out of them. Team Liquid committed 5 members for that. 5 for 2. That's such an overload, an overkill. Like, what? 5 for 2? You usually just need 1 more.
Bottom lane wants to go for the play, for the dive, for the onslaught of shadows. Tactical's running out. Josedeodo still on the chase here, and it's Core JJ who has to use the Ferromancy trying to get himself out. Santorin joins the fight, dropping the heal on Core. Licorice has arrived over the wall. He goes with some damage onto the enemy jungler, and Flyquest is making some plays today. Santorin lives just barely, but he and Tactical are in for a rude awakening. This is a 5v2 dive. It is a 1-for-1 there as Tactical's trying to turn it right back around. He grabs 2. Samira gets herself some kills, and it's an even trade. 2 for 2 here in the bottom lane on that fight. Hold on. We don't have time to talk about those problems because right now Licorice has some more problems.
Whoa!
What? Oh, no, you hate to see it. Santorin misses the spear, but Johnson's joined the fight. Johnson ends up baiting his own ally into a bad situation and getting him killed. Alphari with the flash forward. That spear is going to find the mark. Alphari still keeping himself alive as Palafox wants to clean these guys up. He lands the E, and the follow-up damage should be plenty. Santorin backing away, but with a TP showing up from Jensen, Palafox will not be able to pursue the second kill here. What a wild and strange series of events here in the top lane.
Yeah, that would not have happened if it was for the spear landing, but now Core JJ,
it's Metal Horse versus Metal Horse, and Josedeodo is heavy metal, baby, getting the kill on Core JJ in the mid lane.
Oh, horse-on-horse violence, and just tornadoes people away. And now we're back to a dragon fight that Licorice is stuck in one man. Where is he?
Stops.
Where is he there?
Licorice is dead. Team Liquid has control over the bottom side river. They are going to grab themselves a Drake here. With the kill on the enemy top laner, they know there's no contest for this one, so Team Liquid's going up 2-0 in that respect. Now we got another fight here in the top side of the map as Alphari is using the Dominus to go for a kill on Johnson, but the Scuttle Crab is smited. Flyquest has bodies nearby. Rift Herald is now just leashed for Team Liquid, and they will end up taking both neutral objectives across Summoner's Rift within a couple of moments of each other.
I think if you quote K-Drill here, that was the side lane police that caught, but you actually have a target. You have somebody that you can go after to win the fight from the side of Flyquest. If they can pull that off, then you actually have a good chance, but they're getting though.
Oh, baby, look at the damage coming in from Team Liquid underneath the Tier 2 turret. Sayonara Johnson. They try to go for a punish that doesn't work out too well here. Josedeodo escaping as Alphari moves in, but now they're turning it right back around. Alphari's caught in the middle of 4. He heals himself right back up. Jensen's ulti again. Not going to find a whole lot here, but Licorice is down to 1/4. Team Liquid bringing in the cavalry. Core JJ has arrived, and Josedeodo is down. Licorice retreating with the rest of Flyquest as Team Liquid find themselves 1 kill. It's Palafox versus Tactical in mid lane. Palafox is jumping in. Akali versus an AD carry. Normally not going to be a very fair matchup, but it is Samira, so let's see where it goes. Tactical going right back in. Spin to win, but it will not win today. Palafox with a 1v1 victory as the 4v4s breaking out at the same time here in the bottom side river. Alphari back up to almost full HP there with the Gore Drinker and Stare Axe Shield. buying time as the rest of Flyquest is trying to make way for their mid laner to enter into the fight here with the TP. Licorice goes in, Licorice goes down. Jensen grabbing the killing spree as Josedeodo is at half health. How far are you going to be targeted next as Jensen gets away to the side? Palafox looking to chase after him. Stuns coming through, damage coming out. Palafox retreating back towards the bottom lane. Over the wall goes Santorin and Team Liquid, despite the fact that they're 4v5 here in this fight, outfight their opponents, and they'll take the Drake.
Flyquest messed up the engage. They were not synchronized. Licorice went in by himself, then Josedeodo was alone, and they didn't wait for Palafox to get that TP. They should have been way more patient there. You had all the time in the world. Samira was dead, doesn't have teleport, she's never making it back in. This game thus far, and that definitely will protect you from what Team Liquid is trying to do. Here we go, trying to catch Core JJ, who re-engages.
Core JJ is fearless. Another shockwave not finding the mark. Johnson goes over the wall chasing after Core JJ, but Alfari's arrived to keep him alive. Santorin now going to be jumped on by Palafox there in the smoke, keeping himself going. Alfari takes the kill on the enemy AD carry, and now Tactical's kept alive by his own immortal shield bow. Spinning around in the middle of everybody, 1v3. The man's able to find some damage before he falls over. Palafox grabbing a double kill. Diamond runs out, and it's a double over to Alfari as well. Palafox wants to get anything and everything he can in the back of this fight. He knows he has to be the carry here, but up against that Gator, it is not happening today, my friends. Triple kill for Alfari. Diamond is on the run. That bee cannot stop crying today. Somebody get the man some tissue. But considering Palafox now has no ulti, has half HP, is not in any condition to take a fight, and he's the one person on the enemy team who is strong enough to carry one, it means Team Liquid's not afraid to go in and start up the Baron. They switch their aggro immediately over to Flyquest when they come to check. Licorice is dead, and now it's 5v4 here on the map. Palafox trying to stay nearby to participate in the fight. He's still not full HP, still no ulti, no flash either. That one's about to be ready. The Team Liquid with control over this Baron pit, feeling plenty comfortable to finish this one up. Turret destroyed there in mid lane. They finally get the tier 1. Josedeodo looking to maybe go for a hero play. Core JJ wants to stun him up there with the Pharomancy. Jensen trying to cut him off. Alfari chasing him away from the Baron pit. They do not want to allow any sort of a 50-50 here. Crumbs, Jensen, Alfari, and Core JJ are all trying to stop Jose. He gets away with the onslaught of shadows, but that's not the Infernal Soul for Team Liquid. Will not be contested by the side of Flyquest. They're 6,000 gold down. They don't want to fight their opponents in open ground right now. It feels like a suicide mission, and it feels that way because it is. Santorin will be left in the pit to secure this one all on his lonesome. Your Red Bull Baron buff still got 2 minutes on it, Crumbs, and that's 2 minutes of Josedeodo using that devastating charge, looking for a chance to go in, but Team Liquid's not going to give him one. Palafox down to half. Alfari trying to follow it up, grab a little bit more damage here. Palafox getting himself away, having to use the ultis. Licorice does not have the same kinds of escape tools in his kit, and the big man is down yet again in this game. What is that? 8 deaths for Licorice's Gragas here in game number 2 against Team Liquid. He is struggling in this one. Santorin's in the back line grabbing a kill, using the Zonias to keep himself alive after it. Now Josedeodo's on the run. Johnson's trying to get away. Alfari takes a quick shower and the fountain laser, and the man still standing. Johnson and Palafox still left alive. Palafox jumping in, uses the stasis to buy some time, but that time will not last, my friends. Team Liquid, they kill 4, they break into the base, they've got the minions underneath the Nexus turrets. Everyone's just throwing their bodies into the fountain now for some reason, and this should be game. Licorice back alive, but it's him and Johnson in a 2v4 as Team Liquid look to end this series 2-0 and move on to the semifinals next week. Alfari gets hit with the belly flop, knocked back a little bit here. Team Liquid still looking to maybe end the game, but had the stats first. Licorice wants to escape. He doesn't want death number 9. Team Liquid really want to hand it to him, though. Johnson keeps himself alive, and Core JJ ends up falling. Johnson dies on the back end of that fight there. Tactical still somehow staying alive through this one, but that is it. A shutdown on Tactical doesn't mean a thing. It's 12-20. It's a win for Team Liquid.